Are we ready for a little, hold on. Anyways, have to clean it out. But we're ready for Shabbos. Not supposed to blow the horn in Shabbos, but I got to make sure God is up all the time when I'm up. What if I'm in a jam? You think I want to bother him? I want him up all the time. And in return, I'll give him some low and high blood pressure so he can move with the flow. Do I know about Mary Jane? Mary Jane, let me tell you one thing about Mary Jane. MJ is said, where is that? You want to see MJ? 13 grams of fiber, 10 grams of protein. J is 10, 13 is MJ. But it's not really J, it's jaune. Le protéine jaune de l'œuf. De l'œuf. The egg yellow. Why? Because it's Jane, Jeanne. I was born. Angel of 10. Why? 5 and 5. Living is 6 because 0 is the 15th letter. 1.5 of everything. Because I'm actually all of me and half of you because you're in me all the time. Except I get to decide at the end. At least that's what I think. So this actual video is going to be about what I think and whether or not you think that whether this helps me or not, as long as I believe it does, okay, at the same time I'm hoping I add this to my shakes when I take a drink because I don't eat enough. At least I don't find I eat enough. Hold on a second. Some decaffeinated coffee. Not that I believe that might be the best coffee or the worst coffee. I'm having the coffee and I don't want to think about it. Number 23 equals 29. 2 times 9, 2 plus 9. How do we get 29? You remember pi? 3.1415. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3 and 4. So now you got your 3.14. Now where do you get your 15? Right here. 0. The center of 0 is actually the exclamation point on the telephone that's usually put on the number 1 or on your keyboard. The exclamation point says, I take 360 degrees everywhere. I am a solid. I'm a solid dot. I am the center. I am the middle of the totality of whatever is around me. On top of me, I am everything of the one propeller all the way around. I only need half because I go all the way around. And all I need is 1 because with 1, I get all. As long as I'm turning in the heart, everything that goes around is all connected and an addition. It's a continuous. It's a continuous turn. It's not a beginning. So what did I bring into my diet? 3.1415. How about M, the 13th letter? 10 and 11. 10, 11, 12. Why not 11 and 12? Because 11 is right here, 1 and 1. 1 is inside of here. It's 1 and 2. It takes 1 and 2, 12 to create the 3. It sure does. 1 in the middle of 2. That's your 12. 12 or 21. That's your L and your U. That's why you got 13. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, that's in the middle, is 2 and 3. That's 5. So we take away the 11 and 12 because it's in between 10 and 13. Inside of it is 11 because 11 is just a division of 10 and 10. 10 to the left. Do I have to say anything else? Because if I go to my left, I saw that freaking guy in the TV go to his right. I said, go to your right, and the guy in the TV goes to the left. I got both jobs done. All I said is one thing. Holy Mac, I'm all excited. Mary Jane. You inside Jane says jaune in French. Jeune, I have 1 birth. I'm a yellow protein, Mary Jane. Come in and solidify me. At least that's what the story I told Fatima and Matilda. Was it Matilda? I don't know. It probably wasn't Matilda because that would be like too far out. Matilda, smoking Mary Jane or talking about Mary Jane, and now I bring up Matilda. And isn't Matilda? I gotta put that song on right after this. Let's get out of this video and go somewhere else. But I can't do that. I have to do it in the spur of the moment. I'm bipolar and I can't keep everything in line. No, because I need a whole line. I need people all around me. For everything I say, hold on to my memory for just 1 minute. Just hold on to it. I'll come back to it. You know how I'll know? You'll tell me. All I have to know is as long as everybody's telling me something and we can go in some formation, we can keep filling the gaps as we Fibonacci this thing, as the music overlays with the voice. Little Saki, to cut down the ignition, we need to separate at 0.8, 4 and 4, right? 2 circles. Chop up each circle with 2 lines and X, the skull bones. Chop it up, get 4 parts of 90, 360. 90 of your birth would have been 270, 135 on each side. The first, the third, and the fifth letter is ACE. We got your ace hole up, your 7 up. Separation. 120 degrees will always show you 120 degrees. Get me a marker. 120 degrees will always show you this. You see the 120 degrees? I'll put that in red. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, I didn't even do this right. There we go. So we got this thing here of 3 showing the same design as the triangle. So this one up here gets in here and here and here. And you put another freaking one of these. Hold on a second. And you're not supposed to draw over the dot, actually. We're supposed to leave the separation of the dot. That's why you go when you draw on square paper, you stretch out 2 squares, but you go up only in the same square from the same, and then go down and connect it together. You'll see what you get. And if you go the reverse side, you get a Budweiser bow tie, and you get to sign up for GMC at the same time. But it could have been a Ford, because inside Ford is the gold of 666. F and D are both 4s. They both have the 4 corners. But anything that's 4 is 6, and whatever is 6 is 4. Because the only way to get 4 or 6 is there's your 4 and 6. So you have absolutely no choice. You got your 4 corners and you got your 2 in between. You want to use the 4 dice, the 5 dice, or the 6 dice, it's the Federation. Here's your star. Here's the eagle. Here's his tail. And here's his wings. And he's flying. At first you saw it was just 3 different directions. And it couldn't go straight through. Because if this one went straight through, okay, into here, these have to be screw-ins. Because otherwise, are they bent? Is it just bent? Is this one bent to here and this one a single? How are these connected together? Is it a ring that is around the actual bolt? So there's another thing inside of here sticking out so you can turn the bolt on to hold this thing down. Otherwise, is it a clip-on? You want to be held here with a clip-on? Hi-yi-yi, unless you got a weight on top of it. Anyways, so this is what it looks like, your 4, 5, and 6. Okay, right? Zion, Israel, 4, 5, 6. Z-E, 3, 12, 6, 15, 14, 12. Z, 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 Z. 531 equals 36 creation. 531 equals to 26. Excuse me. Yes, 26 minus 31 minus 5 is 26. No. Yes, 31 minus the 5. No. 26Z minus 5 equals 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 21. That is the cube. (26 plus 5 equals to 36. That's creation. 36 and 21 equals 57, and that's the moon. The cube of creation equals moon. M-O-O-N equals 15, and 15 is 30. M is 13 equals 43, and N is 14 equals to 57 moon. Talking about 13, 14, and 15 on Mary Jane, right? M-J, M-N-O, 13, 14, 15. 13, 14, 15. M-N-O. Talk about Monday, talk about money. What do you get? 1, 4, and 1, 5 equals 2, 9. The creations of two values in 9. 2 and 9, once you have 2, you're saying I am on the outside. In the 9 world, 666 equals to 9. 18. 666 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 2, 2. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 is 5 and 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 22. Hold on a second. Screw that. It's going to just tell you the easy way. 14 and 15. Okay, and this is not an add-on to that last video. 14 and 15 is M-N-O. It's 14 and 15, the next two letters, M-O-N, okay? It also, backwards in French, would say, what's my name? So when you're talking about Mary Jane, you're talking about yellow, you're talking about MJ. What do you mean? Moses, number 13, the 13 years, the bar mitzvah, and Joshua, for the Joshua tree, or Joe, or Jack, or Jane, again. Mary Jane, Joshua. Jackson 5s. 1 and 4 and 1 and 5 together equals 29. You have 3.1415. 14 equals 5. 15 equals 1 and 5, 6. 5 and 6, 3.14159265. All the numbers with 3 letters. Why did I bring you into here? Even number 26 is the word car. Number 26 is the word bear. Our angel residency of DC. We have the card. We're plugged in. We're connected to the other world. We have the card. Akai. Okay. Akai is a greeting center. Okay, like an operational center. The word bear, B-E-A-R, is already in here. You don't even see it because to create C, okay, it takes A inside B. To create R is 2 by 918 because here's 4 letters. You only can split it into what? This is split into 3 areas. 3 letters are split into 2 areas because of the center letter. Here we're missing a center letter. 2 to the left, 3 and 1. 2 to the right, RD, 22. The letter V for life. Put a V and a D together, you create an R. RD for third, T-H-I-R-D, the third card, number 3. Bear, B-2-E. We now have ear, C. We now have ear, C-E-A-R. It says ear. Bear, E-A equals 15. It's an O. It's a boar. Something to do with the bear board somewhere in the hole. The bear must be looking into the hole. Why? Because the bears that sat at that table, or the bears that went into the bed. Oh my God, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, look at this. I'm in trouble. Look at all the bees. I couldn't mind my own business. I was sniffing for honey. Honey bears. All kinds of bears, smoky bears. What does a bear do? You want to know more about life? Find out what about a bear does. Now we're going to go over my grocery list, and I put some of this into my groceries. Step number 1, if I want a little bit of honey, I might find honey miel. This is for, what does it say in here? This is sarrasin, buckwheat honey. I need buck because I need a lot of money, and I need wheat because that's all about 8. Did you know something funny about 8? That if you turned 8 sideways, it would look like 2 zeros. Let me try it this way. Look, there's 8, but if I put it this way, all you got is 2 O's. 2 watering jugs, right? Here's 2 O's, but not this way. Right? How do the chakras meet? Because in the center of 8 is the 5. Here's 5 and 5, because they're beside each other. And here's 5 and 5, but what if 5 was like this? 5 in the center of this, to 5 in the center of this, to 5 in the center of this. 5, 5, 5. Now these turnarounds inside of an orange or a lemon or inside a lime, and that would be your core. This is a mixture of Regal honey. It's just a name, doesn't mean anything. And I'd like to stick my finger and get some of it out. It's a mixture of royal jelly pollen, and I'm not whatever propolis. I tried it for the first time. At least I think I'm doing good. A little cocoa for taste. Flaxseed, cold milled. Put this in after into my shakes a little bit. I'm trying this out. I don't like what the bottle looks like, but you know what? The 304th day of the year, Halloween, 0 equals 6 becomes 364. Halloween represents the 13th moon on the AC of the 10 worlds. MJ, Halloween. A little bit of a guave. I think a guave comes from the cactus plant, and I'm not sure. It's been out of the fridge for a while, but I've never done this before. I want to show you something, but I gotta look at this. Oh, it's a little soft now, but if you spin this long enough, look, nothing comes down. Isn't that great? But when you stop, look what happens. But you spin it, and nothing comes down. It's on. And someone's going to say there's nothing, right? So let's do it again. Let's do it again. It looks really nice, eh? Look what it looks like. And we turn it this way, and we just spin. How long can we spin? We'll just do it for a few seconds. This is new to me. So, and if there's a lot, of course it's going to come out. But it's not. But the minute I stop, and the minute I spin, it stops. So, question is, where is that used in our body? Used somewhere in our body, transmits some kind of energy, and it leaks. So when I start doing all these videos and then start reading, it's because it's coming in, and it's coming in bits and drabs. I can't read it in order. So I put it down, and I write it down, I look over it, I try to stay in line, I try not to go out of line. Why does it do that? Because of the artistic mind. The minute something comes in and you can do more than one thing with it, you will see both things. The minute you see both things, you start to split your tail. All of a sudden, now you're working there. So either you continue there or you continue there, because between me and you, there's only one line. We can see more than one way, but there's more than one line. This is a special tea that I made for myself. It's got 15 milliliters of apple cider vinegar. It's a horrible taste, but mixed with that agave, it's fantastic. I like to shove a little coconut in it. Pure coconut. Little bit of pollen. Little bit of fresh kelp. That iodine, got to make sure that I'm... Oh, I started this when I wasn't supposed to. Keep at least 2 bottles of this in the house. It's good for a couple of months. There's this over here. This is a ginseng extract. Usually before I take this, I pray to God a lot. I say, I hope this doesn't knock me out. Trying to open it up with my new can opener. It's called the house can opener. The keys for my house. And open. See if that fixed the horn. Guess what? So you saw how I did that earlier, and now that I refresh in my mouth with this stuff, went into this place. I forget what this is. I think it's spirulina. Inside of here, it's Mecca. It's supposed to help you with your hormones. And the only reason I want my hormones is because I believe that the sex gland is your major operator for your mind. How else can you get to ecstasy land? Huh? Full direct. You know what it's like in heaven? Have an orgasm. You'd be right in heaven, right? Full connection. All of a sudden, oh, I'm dumb now. I'm dumb. We're having sex, and oh my God. And every time you're having sex, it's oh my God. And I don't want to use this word. Does everybody know what the word seal is in French? The seal or the mark? It's a fuck. So when they say the fuck me ardor, okay, is not actually what they're trying to say, but it means plug me in and keep that vibration going because I'm fully connected. You're getting it in. You sound like an ape all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? When you're discollecting an old energy in the washing room. Anyways, let's get on to that next thing. And I'm really serious. If you don't think that your sex organ, you take all these mental pills, and right away it's hard for you to get it up or for you to feel. I don't know what it is for a woman because I'm not a woman. All right. Take that. Take that. I make my own lemonade. Okay. I'll use agave syrup. And at the same time I use the agave syrup, I might be either putting in honey or maple syrup. So I have more than 3 kinds of syrup over here. At the same time, I have what they call céréales de chanvre, okay? This, okay, has 7 grams of fiber in it. I'm not sure how much protein's in it. And it's also by the hemp family. Once a day, I take a small glass of this, once or twice a day, sorry. 3 small glasses a day, now I'm up to 3. That is I like to look at that as it's sauerkraut juice. I like to look at it as my K-filla. Linseed oil and hemp oil. Okay. I get all my omegas inside of this, 3, 6, and 9. I get 3, 6, and 9 grams of 3, 6, and 9. Help the salts in my body. Concentrates, trace element, supplement for the ionic minerals and trace elements from seawater. So not only do I have that, and I have this, but I take this sparingly. I want to spice things up. I use these 2. This is fresh minced garlic and ginger mixed in with the 2 oils that I just showed you to keep it fresh, and a touch of vinegar. I want to feel good. Rice is finished cooking. Put a little chia to add on to it. And to lock things up, just to lock things up inside my shakes, I like to put this baking powder. I just have that feeling inside of me. It says use it. If you don't understand now, one day you'll learn. Other things that I mix in is this over here. Cereal, quinoa cereal, hot cereal, Be Nutritional Flakes. Okay, you should see what it's got in here. It's got all tons of stuff. Can you believe in here? 17 grams of fiber, 13 protein. I can get almost all my protein from just 1/4 bag of this. And it costs the price of 3 chocolate bars. And it's got 227 grams. 3 chocolate bar size, 3 chocolate bar price, and 100 times more than what a chocolate bar can give. It's not even 100, it's 10,000. And this is my 5 grains I mix into my rice, which is a whole rice that has fiber in my rice. Now, is all this going to help me? No, but for a little bit more taste, I bring up my tahini. Never used it yet. I don't know what it's for. A friend of mine uses it. You know what? I like it. So I'm not sure at all what this is going to help me with, or if it helps me at all, because I'm not a doctor nor a nutritionist. But they said it's good food to have, so this is the food I have. I added into a little color that shows up on my floor, a little color that shows up on my walls. And when I'm feeling good, a little color that shows up in myself. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Hola, Matilda and Fatima. What's up? If you ever get to watch this video, at least I said it at the end. Was it Matilda? Was it Mars? Mo? Wow, I got to find where that paper is that I had. Anyways, all shy. Thank you for watching. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. And no, it won't end at 25:25. That's too late. It'll end closer to 26 minutes. You know, by the time I do all my jargon, right? Thank you for watching.